Alright, so I'm gonna go back to I'm gonna go to the Pokemon Mart, see if I can buy anything like Revive or something and buy a couple of them. Because I reckon, because I'm playing it on emulator and I've just reloaded my save, it's gonna happen again. Fucking bullshit. I googled it as well and you can't do nothing. Someone else said it went 48 recovers and it was still going. Shitty programming on Nintendo. Max Repair, Hyper Potion. Right, I have to buy a couple of those. Two of those. Right, I'm not using them unless I fucking have to. That was bullshit. So I've got to go through these trainers again. So I think Beedrill was like level 49 by the time we got to Sabrina. So now we're back at level 37. What? You should have killed it! Fucking hell! We're like wasting resources doing this. And super effective. I did nothing. So we've got full heals, revives. So if it goes wrong again, then I don't know what to do. That's what happened before, and he just died. Dead again. He gave me fuck all back. Look, he's dead now. I think Venomoth killed my Raichu anyway. Nope, he's dead. Paralysed, but you can still fucking move. Yeah, let them move first. When I killed yours. Look, we're stuck in this again. Beedrill's the only one that can do anything, but he's weak against Psychic, so that's the bad thing. Dead. Yeah, attack again, let me fucking move, come on! Piece of shit! And then the next Pokemon he's going to revive. It's not letting me move. Fucking cunt. Fucking hell, that was a bullshit. So where are we going now? I think we've got to head to Fuchsia City. So we've got to go down. But yeah, my Pokemon need a lot of fucking work. They're too weak. They won't stand a chance in the Elite Four at this fucking stage. All that grinding on Beedrill for nothing. What he's strong against, he's also weak against, so... Strong against Psychic, but then he gets fucking weak against them as well. I think where do we go? I didn't need to do that, it was just a habit. think the Snorlax is at the end of this path. Who needs some work? Nidoking does. This has to be done. I've got to grind Nidoking to like level 40 or something. Might take a while, but time is all I have right now, so oh, here we go, the daddy, this is what we wanted. No way! Fuck's sake! So now that the game's RNG is connected that it can kill my Nidoking like that, them Dugtrios are going to keep popping up. Wait. I have a plan. I'm going to put one of my Pokemon away, and I'm going to get Fearow out. So every time he digs, I'll get Fearow out. Just to save him from dying. And save me time. And then when Nidoking's leveled up to where I want him, then we'll replace him. Right, deposit. Who should we put back? Well, we'll put Raichu away just for the time being. Withdraw. And then we've got Growlithe there. And Fearow. Right. That's the plan. So every time he digs, that Dugtrio digs, we'll get Fearow out. And then probably get to a point where Fearow would die as well. But it's better than getting knocked out every time. So let's use it at the top. Yep. We lost out on big points with that Dugtrio. How many points is it to level up? Jesus. I feel like playing Super Mario Land on the Game Boy. When I finish this, I might have a quick whiz through it. There he is, big boy. So what Pokemon are in Crystal? Is it the next 100 in that? I was looking at that, and I was also looking on eBay to see how much the physical releases of these games are, and they're quite expensive to get them in nice condition. Like it's nearly £150, 150 English for a nice copy of Pokemon Crystal. And I don't have it. I've got Pokemon Red, Blue, Yellow, like behind me, like that way, and they're quite in nice condition. And if you want them sealed, they're nearly 2,000 each. Fuck that. I was looking at like I think. The Game Boy Advance ones can be expensive as well. Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. And then after that, it went on to the DS, didn't it? Like, Platinum and Pearl. Platinum, Pearl. What was it? Diamond, Platinum, and Pearl. And then it went Black, White 2. Then you had like Heart Gold. They get into like the remakes. So if I did a playthrough of Fire Red and Leaf Green, is it exactly the same as this? Just looks nice. You know, like you got Mario, Super Mario 1, 2, and 3, and then you got Mario All Stars, where it's exactly the same. Just visually looks better. They must have tweaked it something. That means we've got to do all this grind again Like, I don't mind grinding in on another Pokemon game because the story is different. Like, I don't want to go through Pokemon Leaf Green and I'm grinding a Nidoking the same way I'm doing now. They must have like added a better way to do it. Because then there's Sun and Moon. And then there's Ultra Sun and Moon, so like, what? They're the same game, aren't they? Like, and Pokemon Sword and Shield looks... It's a whole new... Like, they've redesigned the wheel there. I watch people play it on Twitch. I don't pay attention, I just like have their stream on in the background, and sometimes I'll have a look and I don't know what they're doing. Like, I prefer this sort of gameplay, like top down, but being in a 3D environment, it's strange. Like you got, you got like a Link to the Past, and then they did what's the one they brought out on the 3DS? A Link Between Worlds. Like I wouldn't like, and you got a Link's Awakening on the Switch. I wouldn't mind a Pokemon game that looked like Link's Awakening, that Play-Doh-y look, but with Pokemon. Like I probably will do Pokemon Yellow after this. I'll play something else, and when I come back, do Pokemon Yellow, and it'll be this all over again. I just wish I had a different controller. Because if I move ever so slightly, then it keeps disconnecting. Like my ideal setup is if I was sitting on like a hammock, like a banana chair, like the way I am now, but more slouched, but supported. So I was like sitting like that, like see my hand like that. If I was sitting in that bit like that, and facing up, and then have my monitors above me. Pretty much laying down. I wouldn't mind laying down and having my monitors like hanging above me, like sturdily, so they don't drop on my head. I wonder if anyone's got a setup like that where they're pretty much in bed and they're laying and they've got the screens on the ceiling. But I've seen some nice setups on Twitch, and it makes me jealous at how clean their rooms look and how they got it all set up. I live in a pigsty. I'm surrounded by stuff. If I spun my camera 360 degrees and you saw what's around me. But I've seen worse. When I was in Japan with the guy that I went skating with, he took me to his apartment, or where he lives with his dad and brother at the same time. His brother or uncle or whatever. And they live in one of those, you know, if you know how Japan lives, like they live in those really small apartments where they're like, the rooms are really small. And I went in there and there was just stuff everywhere. Like I went into his uncle or brother's room, like just I just went in there just to say hello because they were like introducing me to him. And I went in there and it was like a tiny little box room, like what I'm in now, but much smaller. Maybe a little bit smaller. It had bunk beds in there, and there was just piles and piles, and I'm talking piles, literally stacks and stacks and stacks in the whole room of like comic books, like Japanese manga or they're comic books. They're like tiny little books, and he had there were just loads of them everywhere. And because they were like because they looked a bit untidy, it just looked like it was just stacks and stacks of paper. Like that's pretty much what it was. They must have read a lot of comic books. I'm not joking. I'm not exaggerating it. It was literally stacked like to the floor, up really high. And then they had like a desk as well, like a PC, and that had like comic books stacked around it as well. And that reminds me what I've got now. Like I'm just surrounded by stuff. Like you see, like I've got my games on the shelves behind me, and then to the right of me, like that way, I've got like a cabinet, and that's got like consoles, like console boxes. Like I've got a Sega Mega Drive, a Mega CD, 2 PlayStation 1s, 3 GameCubes, and they're all like stacked up. Yeah, I've got it in my mind of how I want this little streaming room. I need to get everything out and put it into another room. And laminate. I need to laminate the floor because before I've got carpet, and I pulled it up, and all I've got now is like the wooden floorboards, and I need to get everything out and laminate the floor. But then with this pandemic going on, we can't do nothing. Because I did phone someone up to see how much it would cost to laminate a tiny box room, and they said the price, and then they said, oh, it was like a month. You have to wait like a month in a queue behind someone else. And then before when he said the price, I said, oh, I'll call you back, and I was just gonna get the funds together. And by the time I got the funds together to call them back, you've got all this fucking pandemic going on, so you can't. Everyone's lives have been put on pause, and it could be getting worse. You don't know. Some people are not taking it that serious. Like, people think, oh, it'll be over in a couple of weeks and it'll die down, but you don't know. It could be worse, and it could never ever get better. That is a possibility. Like, it's not impossible. Like, it could just get worse and worse and worse. But you don't know what. I think the governments are trying to just find an excuse to lock us up, like take away our freedoms. That's why they're using these strict rules. And then the new generations coming up, you won't know no different. Like, you won't know what life was like. All you know is a lockdown. You won't know like what the freedoms and things we used to do. Like go down to a restaurant and get something to eat, and walk down to the gym, walk down to the park, go and watch a film. All you will know, all the new generation will know is staying indoors, watching films on their devices, like streamlining, because that's what they're shoving down our neck at the moment. Like, we're going into a digital world, everything's streamlined. Like, money will be removed, and you'll be just credit card. That's why you've got at the moment you've got contactless credit cards where you just swipe your card. And soon you won't need money anymore. You just swipe. We're in that transition now. Like bus tickets. Like you go on the bus. Like I haven't been on a bus for a long time, but I know that now you can get your bus ticket printed on your device, like your iPhone. So instead of showing them your bus ticket and they stamp it, you can show them your device and it shows you got your bus ticket on the device, and you put your phone on the thing and it swipes, it like bleeps or whatever. And like look at video games, like that went digital. Movies are digital. Like you got Netflix and whatever else you got, like the Disney Plus, what they're shoving down your neck. They're giving it to you at such an affordable price to baby spoon feed you the transition. Like give it to you really cheap, make it look like it's really good, but then it's not. Because on these streamlining things, you could see that there could be stuff on there to watch, and then it could be taken away, and then you never see it again. Like they did it with Mickey Mouse, Castle of Illusion HD. It was digital only, and then a little while later they took it down because of was it copyrights, or Sega didn't reissue, didn't continue the contract of the ownerships or the rights to it, so it got pulled off, and no one knew, and no one noticed it gone. And then a little while later, like a couple months or maybe a year later, it got put back. And I'm not sure if it's still there now. But because, and anyone that already owned it that already paid for it, you're the only ones that can re-download it or have access to it. I'm just waffling here just to make this grind go quicker. Oh, what, we're level 36? I didn't pay attention to him leveling up. What was I before? Like, level 33, 34 to 35, and we're already 36. That's like 2,000. But Nidoking's got an awkward weakness. Like, he's weak against psychic and he's weak against grass, is it, or fighting? I'll get him to level 37, and then we'll start moving on. I mean, if I fought 2 Dugtrios in a row, that would cut it down in half. Does that be over 1,000? 1,200. I think what else is fueling me right now is this Monster Energy drink. But the side effects of those things is you crash. You get your long spurt of energy, and then you just crash, and you feel all depressed. And if you take these energy drinks, and you're drinking them just for the taste, and you're not being active, and you're just sitting there, you end up getting depressed. Mental illness. I've had it before, but I've drunk them. I thought, oh, this is nice, and I'm drinking them just for the sake of drinking it, and because I'm not putting it to use, like being active, you just crash and burn, and you feel miserable. Same with like Doritos and stuff like that. If I ate a bag of Doritos, the big tangy cheese ones or the blue ones, I just feel depressed and feel miserable afterwards. And Iron Brew does the same thing. Iron Brew makes you depressed. All of this like junk food, like sugars and carbs, are like depressants. That's probably why like obese people that eat a lot of that stuff feel miserable. It's like an endless vicious cycle where they eat for comfort and then they feel like shit, and then they eat more and then they feel like shit, and then you just that's what a downward spiral. You're like eating yourself to death. Same with McDonald's, even though I like eating it, but I know the effects of that as well. Like I eat McDonald's like when I do my Saturday feast, which is on hold at the moment for the foreseeable future. I'd eat my McDonald's while I'm recording, upload it, and then while I'm eating it, I've got the plan thinking, right, I'm going to stream something, and then I lay down and just crash and burn, and I'll just lay down for the whole day doing nothing. And I don't end up streaming anything. That's why you see where I might go like a couple days or whatever without streaming. That's because I've just crashed and burned. And with Splatoon, all I've got to do is get over that hump of that first battle, getting that stream started, getting that first round match out the way. After that, I can just play it. Even though I'm getting miserable, I can still just play it. Like when I lose. But when I have a session of just losing all the time, I just don't want to play it. I want to play it and don't want to play it. I want to play it for something to do, and I don't want to play it because it makes me fucking crash and burn. And then I think, right, make another account. I make another account, and I end up doing the same thing, reaching the X ranks, and then doing a runner. Like, if the pandemic doesn't come to an end and it just gets worse and worse and worse, I wonder what happens to all of these franchises' buildings. Like seeing McDonald's being ripped down and having to be used for something else. Or unless it just becomes derelict forever. But the worst case scenario for me is I get it and then die. And that's it, and then I enter the next level of life, death. Like from my perspective, everything that's around me right now, everything I interact with right now, this is the monster drink kicking in now, going in deep philosophical. Like everything that I'm interacting with now, like anyone I talk to on Twitch. Or talk to online, or all these celebrities, everyone around me. You only exist while I'm alive. As soon as I die, all of you lot vanish and you're gone. But from your perspective, you carry on. You're still here in your experience. But for me, from my set of eyeballs, you're all gone. It's all over. And the scary bit is what is next? Like, what is the next level? Like I can see what death looks like Like you're gone, but I don't know what it looks like from my perspective. Like, let's press on now. Like people around me would see me die. My body would get carted off to the hospital, get prepped to be cremated or whatever, and then like your life's go. You just move on, and that's it. But where does my consciousness go? It can't be just a black screen like the same as if you close your eyes, or if you was in a pitch black room where you can't see nothing. Death can't be like that, because my eyes, all my senses, my eyes, ears, mouth, nose, touch, like feeling, like smell, like all that, you know, like burning or hot and cold. That all goes away because my body doesn't function anymore. So when all these Christians talk about hell, like, oh, you're in the fire and brimstone, how can I be in fire and brimstone if my body doesn't feel these things anymore? So hell can't be hot. You can't say hell is hot because heat, my body feeling heat has ceased to occur, so I cannot feel heat anymore. So what do you do then? What are we doing here? I think I've got a load of items that I should put back in, all this stuff. Right. We're going back to the Pokemon Center. I need to drop some stuff off for when I pick items up along the way. I was too busy talking about fucking death. I could talk about that forever. It's an endless conversation for me because there's no definitive answer. All you can do is say your opinion, and then it's not confirmed correct. For all you know, you could be right and I could be wrong, or I could be right and you could be wrong, or we can both be on the same level and agree or disagree. But there's only one way to find out. I hope my video or stream doesn't get like deemed inappropriate. But it's okay. We can back these streams up because I've got means to do it. Right, so now when we start heading down, we can anything we pick up. Because when I play Pokemon Blue, I kept picking stuff up, And then it said I can't hold any more items. And then I had to like drop stuff that I didn't really want to get rid of. And then not knowing what the item is, it should tell me what the item is. Because before it tells me what it is, it'll say you can't hold any more items. So it should let me know what it is to let me think about dropping stuff. Hang on. Forgot about this guy. If I can't pick, if I can't catch it, I'm not bothered. Right, we got him. When I did Pokemon Blue, both times I messed it up. The first time I think I did something, and I think he ran away or something. And then the second time I ended up, I think I didn't have the I think I ended up killing it. I think we get surf here or something. Right, we need to go back. I need to swap Firo for Raichu, so that's another boo-boo. At the same time, I can heal Nidoking. I mean, it's not that far, really. We've still got Hitmonchan there. Shall we level up Hitmonchan? What has he got? Comet Punch, Agility. Ding, ding, ding. Well, I think all of these have got like water Pokemon. So that's why I put Raichu first. Because he needs to level up a bit anyway. In fact, I could use the fishing rod and just grind Magikarps here and just kill them. Never thought about doing that. But level 24 Magikarp. try and do. I should have gave that to Beedrill. Right, well give me your carbos. What? What? No way you're quicker than my right, you cunt. I know, I got nearly a full stack of Pokemon there. Do you want to Pokemon with me? Clefairy. Ooh. It missed. Fucking hell. Hit him. Level 34 for what? Bim, 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 bim. Super effective. Wait till we're level 50. They'll be shocking then. We're like nearly 100 in speed and about 87 in attack. So once I've gone up like what, nearly 15 more levels, it should be over 100, or at least near 100. I think my attack was 87. There's something down there. I should have put that on Raichu. And we're nearly at that spot where I grinded my Psyduck. And I think I'm going to do the same for Raichu. I'm going to grind them. There should be like Theros at like level 27. And each time one pops up, I'm getting like big points. I'm not sure you can do anything here. Fucking, do you see that? 900 XP. EP up. Speed 100. Attack 92. On tough Raichu right there. But our speed is still not good enough to outplay a Pidgey. What? It didn't kill it! Far-fetched. Oh, here we go, level 38. So we're heading up to Fuchsia City now, which is that safari zone. I need to get a map up showing me the route through Safari Zone. And that's why when I was in the Pokemon Center, I opened up a separate box. So if I catch any Pokemon in the Safari Zone that's worth having, they'll go there. It says here in Safari Zone, if you get XP all, if you have caught 50 or more different types of Pokemon, Professor Oak's aid will give you XP all at the end. If you carry XP all in your inventory, all the experience you gain in the battles is evenly shared between all 6, whether you use them in battle or not. It's a great way to level up 5 low-level Pokemon while using only 1 strong one at a... Nah, that's shit. That is. I'd rather do 1 at a time, like just because then I do it in larger chunks. Like if I can get 600 XP using 1 Pokemon, I don't want to share that 6 ways. That'll take forever. And plus, I don't have 50 Pokemon. I have like what, 32. I'm trying to find a map for the Safari Zone. Oh, here it is. Because we need to go through the Safari Zone to get the gold teeth. I'm trying to dodge these trainers. But then again, it's good XP. I just want to get to the next Pokemon Center, and then I might come back. And what's that? So I might need to catch more in the Safari Zone. So if I get 300 XP on a battle, does it share out 300 each, or 300 split it? Right, where are we going? Oh, that's the man's house. That's the gym. I'll see if there's anything I can dump off. Nope. I think I'm going to stop the stream here, have a short break, and I might come back. And yeah, peace. So in the next stream I'll go through the Safari Zone, and if I can do the gym, and then do some leveling up. So